Welcome to another episode of Blended Views Unfiltered. This is DeAndre.
This is Nick.
Shamara.
Kanisha.
Today we got a guest on the show. Another guest here. You know what?
Needs no introduction.
He does. The whole world don't know him yet. They will soon enough. We're gonna let Shamari introduce Shamari. We'll get it together now. Look. Shamari, we need you to introduce the guest today.
All right, just like Nicholas said, this guest needs no introduction.
But he does. Give him his flowers now.
Off the top of my head. All right. This is one of my best friends since I was 12 years old. I think 12 years old. I forgot. It's been a long time. He's done many things, many things, and I believe that he will do many great things in the future. He has his own show. He does many interviews with many people, famous people that you guys may know.
The hundreds of interviews.
You guys can check him out on his Instagram, his Facebook, and his YouTube channel once he introduces himself. This is Chris Gunther.
Yeah. Minister Chris Gunther, minister.
I'm just Chris today. What's up?
Content creator, minister.
Content creator.
All the above. What's going on, bro?
Man, it feels good to be here. First of all, I'm a fan of the show. Y'all do a great job. I love the content. I love.
Who's your favorite?
Well, I'm gonna answer that in just a second. But it's always great just to be around some really great people. I don't do everybody's podcast, but I'll definitely do the blended views. So there we go.
That's what I'm talking about, man.
Chris, throw your social medias out there.
Tell us about yourself real quick. Give us a little snapshot of who you are, what you do.
Got you.
So you can tell the people, and then we'll drop the info where they can find you.
All right. So for those of you that don't know, I am Chris Gunther at the Chris Gunther Show. You can follow me on Instagram. You can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, all that good stuff at Chris Gunther. I am a host. I'm a reporter. I'm a content creator. I love doing interviews. It is probably the coolest job in the world, along with playing basketball and things of that nature, because I do a lot of content based off that. But I interview a lot of like celebs. So anybody that you can think of, I probably have already met them or talked to them. So that's a blessing.
That's what's up, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hey.
Hold on for a second, Chris. You left out a very important detail about your life.
No, I didn't. I'm getting there.
But that's who you are.
I mean, trust me, I'm getting there.
Okay. I'm gonna get to that.
Number one, I'm a husband. So
there we go.
Let's go ahead and put that up in there.
You gotta
Y'all see the ring? There we go. I'm a husband. I'm also
that's my work ring.
Saying I'm a husband, but I am also a licensed minister. I do not take that for granted. But one thing I've learned quickly is that you reach more people by just being Chris. Versus being Elder Chris, Minister Chris, Bishop Chris, etc. Because titles, it messes a lot of people up. And I told God years ago, if I become that, I don't want to get big headed, because I want people to still be able to come down and talk to me, and I'm relatable, and I can help them out the best way I possibly can. So if you see me out, you don't have to call me Elder, you don't have to call me Minister, you just call me Chris, and I think we'll be perfectly fine.
It's a beautiful thing about this show, Blended Views Unfiltered, because it's not a religious based podcast. We say some pretty off the wall things.
Yes, y'all do.
But having people like ministers and different, we receive other blended views, and we like to figure out. Well, not figure out. We like to see the human side of some of these titles. Mm-hmm. So we appreciate you being on.
I do agree with Chris though, because most people don't know that I am apostle. I just go by Nick.
And this is where Nick just becomes Nick. I love it.
But Chris is right. I don't go by Apostle Nick, so I can reach more people.
Nick being Nick. I love it, man.
I reach more people.
Santa Claus.
I reach more people by just being Nick. So
Nick has been doing this since I was in 7th grade. That's how long me and Nick go back.
Ridiculous.
Nick and his friends used to call me Baby Chris, so that's how long me and Nick go back for real.
Dang, I know you when you was real light skinned and you had the penny loafers.
Yeah, and I'm gonna hit on that real quick because I was the biggest Michael Jackson fan.
When did the light skin
change?
No. He was a different color light skin.
No, I was actually pretty light back in the day.
Yeah. Really light.
And I think what happened was I kind of started
just peaches,
like playing ball a lot more outside and cutting grass and stuff. And as I got older, it changed up. It just did.
He got that melanin in him.
For real though.
Kicked in at the last in the nick of
he was so clear. He was so clear.
My pictures probably from when I was like 13.
You was high yellow.
Oh, I was high yellow. But here's the crazy part. I was a high yellow person that could still get women. Easily.
Do that. Listen, I know he got him when he did his little Michael Jackson move. He was all in the school doing.
And as God is my witness, I hated that. I hated it every minute because every 2 seconds, Chris moonwalk. And I said, I think after second grade, I said, I will never do this ever again. And that's what I did. I said, I'm not moonwalking. I'm not doing this no more. I'm tired of y'all asking me to moonwalk every 3 seconds. So I said, no.
He was tired of being famous for Michael Jackson.
But he was pulling babes.
I remember.
He was pulling babes with that moonwalk in the second grade.
Several of them now. I ain't gonna.
Listen,
I'm not gonna call the names,
too.
but
He was
He
That's
was
enough.
grabbing the
That's
sixth
enough.
graders.
Yeah.
I said the sixth grade.
yeah, it was a couple. I'm not gonna drop the names, but yeah, it was a couple of them.
I can.
Go ahead. Now, mind you the one that dropped it. I ain't say nothing.
I
Okay.
said that's enough.
don't encourage that now.
Yes,
That's
ma'am.
enough.
Don't do it.
We don't
encourage
name
Yes,
drop
ma'am.
on the
Yes.
cast.
Thank you.
Hey, we coming off of a real important weekend.
Yeah.
Number one was Father's Day.
Yes, sir. Happy Father's Day to you,
Happy
man.
Father's
Appreciate it,
Day.
appreciate
Father Abraham
Happy Daddy Day.
had many
Whoa.
sons. And many sons said, Father Abraham, I am one of them,
All
and
right, that's
so are
enough.
you. Well, let's just praise the Lord.
Right arm.
Oh,
This nonsense.
We're going to mute their mics.
I did. I twerked.
Yeah, you definitely did.
I did. I said,
You definitely did. I saw it in
It's
the chair.
okay.
Number
It's
two,
okay.
we coming off Juneteenth.
June.
It was June.
Yes, sir.
Shamari, did you forget? Y'all don't know that song.
That's
Don't even do it.
He said y'all don't
Dude,
even know
I
that
was say
song.
from C to side to C.
I'm be honest, I ain't taking it serious till the bank was closed. I went to the bank trying to make a deposit.
It was Sunday anyways.
I actually had to
It was-
educate a
lift
coworker of
every
mine about it.
voice
you know what, you're
and sing
That's enough.
till earth and heaven.
This the part that everybody just hum it right here.
Harmony of
Oh.
liberty. Of liberty.
That's a shame.
This is part everybody just start like.
This song is 20 minutes long.
It is. It's long.
Okay, we're going to stop it there, though.
High above the listening skies. Do better.
Nings, guys.
Let it resound.
We're going to stop it
That is
there.
ridiculous.
Yeah,
Victory
we,
is
I
coming.
think we're gonna edit this out of the
Yeah, we're going to
interview.
edit that out.
All right, so listen, how did y'all spend y'all weekend? How did y'all spend y'all Father's Day?
Well,
Did all y'all?
Well, since we have women on here, I don't.
from the top.
Yeah, I don't think the women can celebrate Father's Day.
They
'cause-
they better.
They got fathers.
Listen,
Yeah,
I'm
they
the
better.
best father you know. Split.
About to
Whoa,
say,
Please
hey.
don't do that.
please don't do that.
Please don't
Oh,
do
no,
that.
no,
Don't
I'm
do
bringing that up.
No.
No, please
But
don't
we
do
gonna
that.
we gonna talk about you know let's figure out what y'all
Talk about
how y'all
it.
spent y'all
Talk
Sundays
about
first.
it.
Okay.
Was you with your pops?
I was with my dad.
Okay.
I got my son ready to go see his father.
Mm-hmm.
And then I went to go see my daddy. We had
Yeah.
a big Father's Day party for him.
Nice.
For Father's Day. I
Mhm.
surprised, we all surprised my dad with a Mac.
Oh, that is awesome.
So
That is
I got
awesome.
this little Mac. And then,
My dad wouldn't know what to do with a Mac.
well,
Give him a Big Mac.
and then,
What?
and then after we had the big old party and stuff, then I went and picked up little man, and we went back to the party. Like all my family and all the daddies was there, and we had a little seafood boil. And so only the
so
y'all
daddies
was
could
kicking
get
it.
only the
We
daddies
ain't
could
get no
get the
invite.
lobsters and
That's
the
what I'm saying.
That's
scallops and the
terrible.
calamari.
Where's our invite at?
And the squid. It wasn't my party, so.
You just said y'all, which means you were
No,
involved.
It was not my party. I actually didn't find out about it until Friday night.
So you had
Well,
plenty
my
enough
That's
time
more
to
than
invite
enough
us.
time.
No, it's
It wasn't enough.
That's
You had
not.
stuff. You got your own kids.
Okay.
I don't.
What that mean? We all could have came.
You're not even a daddy
Oh,
I am.
yet.
angels,
I
they're
am.
in heaven. They just
coming.
haven't came yet.
They're
He said
coming.
he is.
But I
Dang.
am.
You go hear it. His neighbors go hear it tonight.
Oh,
Continue. Continue.
I just got what he said.
you go, girl.
No, that's enough.
You go, girl.
Go
I
ahead and
said that's
continue.
enough.
Go ahead and continue.
Go, girl. High five. Get it.
Dang it.
Go ahead and continue.
That was it.
Nick, what did y'all do? Shamari?
Well, Shamar celebrated her dad first on Saturday.
My dad his love language is acts of service. So he doesn't want gifts. He wants you to do something with them.
Nice.
So me and his thing when we were younger, we went to the movies every single day in the summertime. We would see the same movies. We went every single day.
That put me to sleep.
He went to sleep sometimes. It was because when he would get off at midnights, my mom would be at work and all my other brothers and sisters were at summer school, and I was the youngest one. So he would take me to the movies so he could sleep. But I seen every movie. So I took him to the movies, a movie
Nice.
that he wanted to go see, and he was really excited about it. And then my brothers,
What did y'all see?
we went to go see Doctor Strange.
Is it good?
My wife loves that stuff.
It was
My kids been trying to get me to take it.
okay. You need to go to the movies to watch it. Don't watch it on
Take
here.
him to drive-in.
That's what I was trying to take my dad to the drive-in, but he didn't want to
How
see
you
the
think all
movie
the kids will do
before.
at the drive-in?
They've been there before,
Nice.
a couple times.
Elm Road Drive-In. Elm Road.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yep,
good.
Elm Road, yep.
I gotta go back to the drive-in. Me and Shamar went there all the time when we
used to go
first
there
started
all
dating.
the time.
Did y'all make it through the movie?
Yeah.
Honestly, we used to watch the first one, and I'd be well, you know I'm part narcoleptic, so I always fall asleep on the second one.
Part narcoleptic. What you say?
Narcoleptic.
He liked to
not
fall.
okay.
He liked to fall asleep.
I fall asleep.
No, we would get a
See, I
big
just had to take my
pizza.
shot of energy.
Me and him.
Oh, from
and,
the,
yeah,
bro,
that
best
pizza's
pizza.
so good.
Best pizza, bro.
I've never been to a drive-in.
No.
It's fun.
I've
bro.
never.
Oh,
been
you got to
to a
go
drive-in.
this summer. Doc.
It's fun.
gotta
Go
go.
this summer. Take your wife this summer.
Oh my
Take her,
God,
get some lawn chairs, bro. Y'all have a blast.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And it sounds like so. It sounds so
minimalistic.
minimalistic, but it's
It's so
memories for
fun.
lifetime.
Yeah.
That is something to kind of consider, but I got a nice amount of stuff I'm doing this summer, so
Okay.
let's see if we can go ahead and see what we can do. So
Say less.
go from there.
Follow your heart.
Oh, and then my brothers took my dad out to Cleveland for a day party at the Flats
Awesome.
Sunday. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that makes it. My dad went to the Cameo concert too.
Word
I want to go to a
up.
cameo concert.
Ow.
I only know one song. So they do that candy. That's all I want to hear. I leave.
Nicholas, what did you do?
Man, we grill for my dad. We always just cook a big meal. My dad's like Shamar's dad. He don't
You fine? I'm enjoying.
he don't like
it.
gifts, man. He like people to do stuff. So we all pitched in, made a big meal, just fellowship, have a good time, play some spades.
Nice.
And that's I'm a spadeologist.
Look at Shamar's face. Oh,
This-
really, Nick?
This table doubles as a spade.
I'm a
Dang
spadeologist.
right, it does.
Oh.
A lot of action. This table done seen a lot of action.
I'll take your word for
I
it.
mean, Kanisha, not like.
I
calm
never
down.
know what
Spades,
Dre
we talking
means
about
when he
cards.
talks.
We
Like,
talking about
I never,
cards right now.
I never know
But we
what
talking
Dre
about
means
cards
when
right
he
now.
I
talks.
feel the love in this
changed.
room.
Was it
My
me or your
face
team that
changed
Tennessee
because
ran the table?
He
Yes,
said
we
it
were.
so like.
My phone rang. That's why my face changed.
You don't remember me and Dre put that whooping on you and old boy in Tennessee?
Yes.
Inquiring minds want to know what happened.
What?
Oh, it was bad.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, ask her.
It was bad.
What,
Nicholas, what are you saying?
what are you talking about?
It must have been
You know
somebody
it's
else.
real when she said
What are you
Nicholas too.
talking
What are you
about?
It must have been somebody else.
That definitely
That was not her.
Some,
Come on now.
You-
Get
I
it,
remember
get it.
whooping somebody.
Look at Dre's face right
was
now. He
away.
is priceless.
Oh, my husband, my
happened?
husband.
military.
Oh my God. I don't know what y'all's a girl. I just met you yesterday.
Nick, what? Or not Nick. Chris, what did you do for?
So this is
Father's
what I
Day?
did. My dad, just like y'all's pops, is not a gifts person. Like I've tried to give my dad several gifts, and he'll be like, "Nice," and go take it back. I am not exaggerating. Like there was this one year,
About the gift
got him
receipt?
a brand.
give it back to me.
I am
I'll
not
take it back.
exaggerating. I got my pops this one year a brand new phone. He had been talking about it. He looked at it. Man, this is really nice. I'll go take it back. I'm like, what the heck? But here's why though. He was like, son, your Father's Day gift is you staying out of trouble. You making sure that your mom's is good. You making good grades in school. You not making no kids right now. You doing a great job. That's your Father's Day. And I was like, this man is good.
Right.
That
And
is
it's
good.
easy. I ain't got to spend no money.
Because I was like, man, like I was thinking pops
What
was
you
gonna
got to
have the
do is
best
start
time
buying
and-
gifts for yourself and give it to him knowing he going to give it back.
So here's what I did too,
That's
though.
what we do for my mom.
You know,
We
so
buy, like,
it was.
vacuum cleaners.
I think it was on like the day before we had it. That was too silly, by the way. The day before, I went by the house. We hung out.
I tell you.
And then he had. So my dad remarried, and his wife has grandkids. So now he has grandchildren. So they were outside playing, and I'm watching them. Just kind of being there and spending time. And I just started like reminiscing about a lot of stuff growing up with me and him. Playing basketball to going to games, riding bikes in the park. Like as black men, you are truly blessed if you had an active dad in your life.
God, that's so true.
Completely blessed.
So,
Facts. Factual.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
I
one
used,
of the
I used to feel bad.
I mean,
Like,
be comfortable.
Real quick, I used to feel bad, honestly, because all my friends,
Stop it.
some of my
Like
closest
gang
friends' dads is not there.
Yeah.
Oh
So it
yeah.
almost used to make me kind of not talk about my dad. But it was cool because growing up, my dad was like a father figure a little bit to my friends.
Same here.
So it's like, it made things. But I used to feel bad. Two of my closest friends, one of them dad died at an early age. The other one, dad just not present. And it used to make me want to I used to not brag on my dad or say, so my dad did this or my dad, we doing this. I used to just, I didn't want to talk about it that much. I felt bad. So I agree with you. As a black man, having a father figure in your life is a blessing.
Makes a world of difference.
It's instrumental in teaching how a black boy how to grow up to be a black man.
Yeah.
If the father that's there is present
Right.
and teaching, just because he's there doesn't mean he's doing anything.
Right.
But not just a father, any type of father figures. Because,
Any type
there's
of
stepdads
grandfathers.
that's heroes.
Yeah.
And uncles that's heroes. Be a father figure to somebody that need it.
Yeah, and I remember when I was getting ready to get married, we was in the back, and this is the first time I ever got choked up talking about my dad. I didn't cry. Let me put that out. I didn't cry, but I no, because I'm thinking long term here. People are thinking long term.
Hey, listen, hey, you're light skinned. You should be. We know y'all sensitive.
You
Sorry.
right.
That's enough, Dre.
He's not lying though.
But you probably just get red.
Nah, what happened was,
I've seen Drake cry
had
like
got-
20 times now.
Yeah, you right. But no, what happened was
Don't listen to her.
it was in the back before the wedding. I was telling all my groomsmen thank you. Like I went down, everybody told like nice little stories about them. And then when I got to Pops, I got choked up. But then it hit me. I'm like, dude, stop crying. You're about to get married. Like white party,
Smile.
like dude, chill
have
out.
makeup
Do your
on.
thing.
You
I mean, I know that, but like still.
put it
And
on.
something else that happened that really made me sit back and say, wow, because you guys know I grew up playing basketball. And my dad taught me everything I know about it. So at All-Star Weekend, when I got handpicked to come work it, I'm like, dude, my dad taught me all of this. And I'm looking at all the legends walk out. And one of my pop's favorite players was Isaiah Thomas. So I met Isaiah Thomas. We took a picture. And I was asking if he could do a quick shout-out video to my dad. Sent it to my pops. My pops went crazy. I was like, got him. I got him.
That was Father's Day. That's all he needed.
That was the coolest. Like I had never heard my dad like that excited in a long time, and I had asked him I sent it to him via Facebook, and I'm like, Dad, check your phone, call me right back. 10 seconds later, oh man, you got me Isaiah Thomas. Oh snap. Oh man, I'm just like, yeah, this is what you did for me, man. So this is my way of always saying thank you, and it was the coolest thing. That was probably the coolest gift I ever gave my pops.
That's what's up,
Deep. I
man.
like
Take
that.
that to the stove.
Dang,
Couldn't do it.
I gotta step my game up. I love you, Dad.
One shout out to you.
Shout out to
Dre.
you, Dad.
Daddy.
I love you, Dad.
Dre, you're the only father on this show. How was your Father's Day?
It was absolutely phenomenal. It was great, man. The kiddos did good for me this year.
Awesome.
got some
Maybe I
socks?
got no,
Ooh, pictures drawn.
Ties.
no.
Cologne.
Will y'all let him
That would have been
answer the
great
question?
actually if I would have got some cologne.
Dre's
Those
a-
are the typical dad.
He gave you a hug. They gave you hugs and kisses.
they are.
They did. I get that all the time from them jokers.
Okay.
What they do?
But let's see.
Some
So
fun.
I got breakfast made for me
Oh, Nevaeh did all
with
that.
the wasabi.
What's
Yes, sir.
Took me to Top Golf.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? And then went to the park, and then we did some. We finished it off with Rita's yesterday evening.
I love it.
If y'all don't know what Rita's is Italian ice. I highly recommend you guys
Yes, sir.
going
Where
there.
is it at
She
now?
did actually.
Where's Rita's at now?
Well, there's one.
Cornersbury.
The one that's open is in Hermitage,
Oh, because
but there is one going to be opening in Austintown in less than a month. Juicy Pear Misto Shake, by the way, is a fan favorite. You guys.
I feel like you.
Dre
like,
loves his
I feel
juicy
like y'all
pears.
podcast
I do.
should just
I
get
got one in the
sponsored by
freezer
them
right
just
now.
because I just plugged them in like that.
Yeah, for sure.
Rita's, we're waiting on the call. The number
Yes,
is
absolutely.
Cash App $. Why?
Talk your ish.
I can finish it. $.
my Lord.
YWBL.
I wish I knew my cash app that good.
Yeah, my Cash App, if anybody wants to just donate to the Chris Gunther Show, I'm going to go ahead and put this in here now.
Yeah, man.
$ Chris L. Gunther. There we go. Bam.
Come on now.
I deserve at least 15% of what y'all get because y'all
I
on the show.
deserve.
Correct.
You better hit them
We need to
notes.
start taking offering.
I give you 15
Listen, I got a
cents.
question. All right, here's a controversial question for y'all.
Oh, here we go.
What do y'all think, or how do y'all feel about women being celebrated on Father's Day?
I 100% disagree with it, and here's why. You guys have your day, Mother's Day, and I'm not downplaying saying that a woman can't raise a man, because yes, you can, but there's only so much that a woman can do. A woman can only take a man so far, a little boy or young boy so far, or a young girl so far. You cannot get celebrated on Father's Day for several reasons. First of all, you're a woman. Bam. That should end all the conversation right there. Second reason is because you guys give birth 100%, and that is not anything to knock because that is incredible. However, you still need a man's presence in there, a consistent man, somebody that's gonna be there, and preferably a husband. But the reality of it is that doesn't happen a whole lot. But if you got a good brother there that is constantly making sure that the kids is all right, even if you guys' relationship did not work out, hey, if he's man enough to lay there with you and man enough to raise his kids, let that man be celebrated on Father's Day. You have Mother's Day, he has Father's Day, and that's my take on it.
Clapping hands.
Kanisha.
Clapping hands.
Tanisha?
Kanisha.
So, I do feel like there should be a separation, Mother's Day and Father's Day. But at the same time, I do feel like the celebration isn't necessarily a choice. So, like, if I'm walking down the supermarket and walking down the aisle and I see a friend and they see me and they say Happy Father's Day because they know how hard I work in order to be there for my child, what you want me to say?
He has a father.
No, thank you.
Correct. He has a father.
And then that's what you normally say, but then sometimes you thrown off. You like, thank you.
No. Say, oh no, I'm not a man. I'm not a father. I'm a mom.
Thank you.
Well,
my day was last month.
well,
Exactly.
Yeah, no. Sometimes it don't come out like that.
Why not?
Because it don't.
Are you usually quick on your toes with things?
Now
That's a yes. No. Oh,
No.
keep it real. Yes,
No.
That's a
First
yes.
of all, wait.
Are you
Hold
quick
on.
on your toes with
Hold on. Let me
things,
tell
Tanisha?
you. Let me
I'm
tell
gonna
you.
enjoy this
Let me
response.
go. Let me
Well, that was a yes or no
Let me
response,
talk.
though.
Let me talk.
Yes or
First
no?
of all, I am very quick on my toes.
Okay, so with that being said,
now-
turn your mic down.
Now, go ahead, turn it down.
With
Go
that
ahead.
since you're
Now,
quick on your toes,
yes.
how come you're not quick on your toes with that one?
Because it's definitely a heartstring. That's what I'll say. So sometimes when things are heartstrings,
You take your time
and
and
you really have to think about it. And it's not even necessarily being selfish. Now, my son, he got a father, right? And he got a dad. So I'm gonna give him that. That's your dad, right? And at the same time, when you have a woman there that has been there and the father has never been there, regardless of, he has a father because he was the one laying there in the bed with me. What about then? What about those women who's been putting it down since day one and he has never been there?
they're still not fathers.
It don't matter. I mean,
It
it's not
matter.
necessarily saying that you're a man. Just because this is Father's Day, it's not saying that you're just a man. It's just saying thank you for taking on that double dose.
Yeah,
that's what it's saying.
We'll get a double dose on Mother's Day.
Well, then that can happen too. But for some women, they're gonna say.
But why do they need a double?
Yeah,
dose?
they're gonna say.
Why y'all need a double dose for Father's Day? Why y'all need this extra stuff for what? What do y'all need?
I don't know a woman. I don't know. First of all, I don't know a woman who has accepted a gift on Father's Day. I don't know a woman.
They out there though.
Well, I'm not that
Unfortunately,
one.
but even if it's not a gift, even if it's just the acknowledgement, why do you want to be acknowledged on Father's Day?
Because it's a void sometimes.
Even though it's a void, that still doesn't necessarily give reason for a mother to be celebrated on Father's Day.
Because you never hear a man being told Happy Mother's Day when they're the primary.
You don't usually hear about a man being a primary regardless.
Because we don't publicize it.
And men deal with a whole lot.
And I have not seen a woman publicize being a father. I haven't seen it on Facebook and stuff.
I'm talking about being primary, not...
Oh, well, yeah.
We're talking about being primary.
Yeah,
women
for
celebrate
sure.
that and put that out there.
Correct.
On a regular.
Correct.
So you don't hear from men because we just go do our thing. Not saying that women shouldn't boast about it, but it's one of those things.
So you
where
never
it's
heard
like,
of I'm a single dad and you ain't never heard that?
No, you hear of it. I'm a single dad, but I'm talking about like case in point. I cook, I clean, I bathe them, I take them to school, I take them this, I do all that, and there ain't nothing wrong with that if you do that. So I don't want to. Disclaimer: I'm not saying that there's anything wrong when a single woman, you're the only one. Yeah,
it's holding it down.
I'm not downplaying.
I'm so glad you cleared
at
that
all.
up.
Yeah, I'm not downplaying that.
I was going to hit the unrecord button.
Yeah, I don't want folk thinking that that's the case. My thing is when a man is doing the exact same thing.
The exact same thing.
No, you don't hear him saying, "Oh, well, I take him to practice." Usually, if you hear him say that, he's saying it in defense because someone's saying, "Oh, y'all don't do this or you don't do that." It's like, yo, speak for them. I think it's one of those things because women are so emotional that you guys voice things a whole lot more than men will. So for us, it's kind of like, oh, this is just what we're supposed to do. So whatever.
Let me ask a question
That's
real
a
quick,
lie.
just to play devil's advocate. And I'm a man. Do you think there's more single women out there than single men?
Correct.
Wait, are we talking about?
Wait, what you mean? Single?
You mean parenting wise, or
Parenting wise, yeah.
so are there more?
Single
mothers?
parent, single
There's
mothers. and
definitely more
fathers?
single
It
mothers.
definitely is.
But I'm gonna play devil's advocate with that as well. The court has a lot to do with that. It's not that these
100%.
men aren't trying to get their babies. It's so hard that these men can get their
But at
babies.
the same
That's
time, there's a handful of men that goes through court, but there's also a handful of men that have kids and walk
That's
away
true.
from it.
That's true. True.
And
True. True.
plus, it's the same thing when you're talking about like they want to say that a majority of the black that a lot of black people are like killing each other, or 90% of the things is black people. When you really think about it, most of them is in jail. So how can you? And they don't like, oh, it was the right to vote. If most of the majority of the people are in jail, most of the men are in jail, then it's impossible to say that we are some kind of majority when it's not even, all of us ain't even accounted for. Because once you become a felon, your vote don't count. So I'm saying, if most of the men, as they say, are in jail and not present, then that cancels them automatically out. So you're talking about a population. Does that make sense? A population that's not even, it don't even count. So yeah, there are going to be a lot more single mothers because them jokers is in jail.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of that too, though, is systematic oppression.
Yeah.
And the reason why I'll take it that route is because, and I don't know who started this craziness, but I believe when you have the dynamic of a family that is supposed to be, God, husband, wife, children, if you remove the husband from the house and if you remove the boyfriend, baby daddy, whatever you want to call him, now you go and take him in jail for whatever the purpose is. You disrupt the flow of that house how it was supposed to be. Now you have mothers that have to work 2, 3, maybe even 4 jobs just to feed and just to do all this other kind of stuff that makes them feel like, well, I'm super mom. The reason why you're super mom is because, unfortunately, you fell into the category of a woman or a family member that is now, unfortunately, under the oppression side. So it makes us as even black men feel worse because sometimes we can't get our kids. Sometimes we can't do X, Y, and Z simply because we've been oppressed by the system that was never designed for us.
Like y'all can't get y'all flowers
Exactly.
ever. Like
ever.
Men, and now don't get me wrong. I am so for the women. I am extremely for women. You can talk to Nick about I'm for the women, but it's an importance to have a presence of a strong male figure in little boys' lives. And like Nick said earlier, it could be a grandfather, an uncle. It doesn't necessarily have to be a father. I have family members whose fathers are there and they are trash. They're here, but they're literally not here. Mm-hmm. So you still got other family members helping raise the child. Like, it's definitely systematic. Because I've had family members that's tried to fight for their kids and they have everything to get them, and the court still gave them to the mom.
Yeah.
Well, I'll go ahead and jump in here just to not only piggyback on that, but to throw this in there as well. Men in general, and then for this particular topic, black men will do significantly more when they are loved, valued, and told that they are appreciated by their wives, girlfriends, whatever you want to call it. Because men in general, we have to keep the guard up 24/7, and we have to, go about things like, for instance, working a job that probably you don't like, but now you got to support your family and do X, Y, and Z. And it's very draining as a man to feel like you are not valued and you're not appreciated by your own people, particularly those that's in your house. So for anybody that's listening to this, if you are a wife, if you are a fiance, girlfriend, you got a good man, let that man know you appreciate him. Not just on Father's Day, but every day that he go out there busting his behind, making sure y'all good, comes home, don't complain about nothing. If you got a man like that, let him know that you love him. Say it into the microphone so people can hear you.
I love you, baby.
There you go.
But you just compliment with me.
Huh? I love you too, baby.
I think so.
That camera come on, she had a little different. She was just complaining about a piece of cake that I took.
We ain't gonna talk about that, man. We ain't gonna talk about that.
That camera come on, fuck out a little different.
It's okay.
Now,
He
listen.
don't love me.
You gummy stuff.
He sure did. I gave you most of the gummies.
You gave me 2 of them.
That was most of like
I
7
ain't
in the
even ate
bag.
that many though.
Somebody's math is off here now.
Yeah, it's like 11 in there.
I appreciate you.
Somebody's math is off.
Now, I'll say this. Now,
I only took 1 gummy bear, by the way.
I'm about to do another.
what was I about to say?
Is it about the daddies?
It was.
Oh,
Okay. So, my thing is, right, here's where I never want to be. Shamar.
Even I heard that over here. Like,
Oh
what?
my god.
So, men, right? Men can never be replaced
no, they cannot.
in their little girls' lives or their little boys' lives, right?
That's right.
Like our children need us, right? We cannot fulfill the role of a mother, though. The same way that a mother cannot fulfill the role of a father, like a female presence is needed in the life just as much as there's equal.
Absolutely.
There is not one higher than another. So if you take one out, that still does not mean that you are now fulfilling the role of a man, because you can never be a man, and you can never ever fulfill the role of a father.
That's right.
To any child, just the same way as a man can never fulfill the role of a mother. Now, I can still sit here and I could teach my daughter certain things about what it is to be a woman from my perspective, but I've never lived that life.
That's right.
Which is why I would then turn to family members that I trust, sisters, aunts, moms, to say, hey, can you help me out in talking with? Because I only know what it's like to be a man of 36 years. I have no clue what it's like to be a woman. Yes, 36. Okay. Anyways, but I couldn't. But at the same time, no. Now I could, and there's certain things about me, even though I can be emotional with my daughter, like the emotion from their mom. It's way different.
That's right.
Same way. It's the same way when you talk about a mom to a son and to a daughter. Like they cannot fulfill that role. They cannot bring to the table what I can bring to my children.
If it was,
So that's why I say, like, a woman being celebrated on Mother's Day to me is just ridiculous. Or on Father's Day.
Look,
On
I'm
Father's
sitting
Day.
here
I'm
like,
sorry.
whoa.
On Father's Day.
Now we
I
can't get a
mean,
Mother's Day?
essentially,
Be nice.
if a father wasn't needed, you wouldn't need a mother and a father in order to make a baby.
Bang, bang.
That's the whole point. But even with that being said, I feel like even for me, I know that I can't be a father to my son. I do know that.
Mm-hmm.
I know that. And I don't expect it. I don't try to act like his daddy either.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to be his mother 100%, 110%, and 200% as much as I can.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Now, when it's time for him to have that father role, just for the predicament that I was in, I went to my father and I went to my brothers and I went to friends that I trusted. And because it was just certain things that Darren Thomas, he always talks about frequencies. I remember when I was a little kid, he was talking about frequencies. There's just a frequency that me as a woman, I just cannot hit. They will not reach him.
That's right.
So because I already know that, I understand that a male's voice and what he has to say, it's a language that you have, and it's only you can transpose that so that he can understand it. He like, oh, okay, I get it. Let me get my act together. As a mother, I'ma just be like, I'ma beat your tail, but he might need that son.
Make your voice deeper.
Okay,
Oh my God.
Try it again.
son.
Wait a minute. No.
So when
Stop.
you're like,
You know what I'm saying? So he just might need that.
Go back to operating in your.
I got you.
Go back to operating
But
in
that
the
was
woman.
her.
Thank
Listen.
you very much.
Okay. Listen, he told you
It was so good.
No,
Okay.
it was not. Stop that line.
You should hear my Barry
I was
White.
proud of you.
You should. There was no.
Stop it.
All right, but at the same time, like I said, I will never take my son's father's place. Now, like I said, though, because it happened to me this year. This year it happened to me. Out of nowhere, someone really came up to me in the supermarket and said, "Happy Father's Day." And it threw me off.
As it should have.
It threw me off, and that's why I said it was just something to think on. And then I was like, thank you.
So
And then it wasn't until afterwards, you know, I'm walking away and I'm like, okay. But
Well, I just want to say this, not to change the subject, because this is still on subject. Can we talk about the difference between a single mom and just a single woman in general?
Correct.
Like, you are a single woman, not a single mom. You're a single.
we tapped on this in another episode.
I don't care.
talk about it again.
Try it again.
Well, we need
Try it again.
We need our viewers to go
Try
download.
again.
We need our
Try
viewers
again.
to go download the previous episodes.
Well, previous episode.
You got
Okay.
two. This
I
is
just
part
want to say there's a difference between being a single woman
Previously on
and a
the
single
videos.
and a single parent.
Correct.
There's a difference.
So
She said she was both.
She looking for
on
daddy
the previous
love.
episode of
Kanisha's
Interviews Unfiltered,
podcast.
we talked about this subject, and I was always a firm believer in that, because I would get sick and tired of hearing women say, "Oh, I'm a single mom." Like, no, you're a single woman, and that happens to be a mother.
Right.
But I looked up the definition for it, and it in fact still means the same thing.
The same as that.
If you say that I'm a single mom, that just means that you're a single woman, and it means the same thing.
It's like a compound word.
The way people use it, yes. The way people use it, they use it in the wrong
thing,
context of what it is. But if you look up the definition for it, it is like they're not in the wrong, but it's how they weaponize it. Is how they. When it's weaponized, when anything is weaponized, they're using it the wrong way.
Context.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't even know I was a single mom.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even know. My village is so tight.
Come on, village.
My village is so tight. I didn't even feel it. Didn't even feel it. Somebody was just like, "Oh, you're a single." I was like, "I am." I was like, "I got a baby daddy." I ain't got no baby daddy.
Oh,
That ain't no.
God.
I was like, "That's not his name. He's my child's father." You know,
good.
but
You said he's what?
my child's father.
Well, Nick's my future baby daddy.
Go
Hey,
Right, baby?
Well,
No, I'm your husband.
You're my future baby daddy.
send
I'm
from
your husband.
heaven.
Right, baby?
No,
she said she's your future baby daddy.
He's my future baby daddy.
no,
You're my future baby daddy.
no.
You're my husband, future baby daddy. Future baby daddy.
niggas looking like, nah, I ain't have it.
Wow, wow, wow. Hallelujah.
I just figured we go ahead and add a praise break in here because that was kind of prophetic.
I cannot.
felt like it was.
There's nothing prophetic about that. I'll be a father and I'm a husband. I'm nobody's baby daddy.
You tell him twice.
I'm the same way.
Yeah. I
Child's
don't want to be
father.
referred to it.
I say child's father.
I'm going to say you my future baby daddy.
And then you
Because
gonna be
it
talking
has
to
a
yourself.
negative
baby
connotation
bunny.
to it. It's just
She gonna be talking to
sounds-
I
yourself.
like it. I think it's cute.
And you gonna be talking to yourself. You gonna be baby daddy. I'm like,
It's because people. It's
Y'all
a
made it.
it's a
Y'all
negative
made it.
connotation
Yeah.
to
Society.
it.
It's
Y'all ain't making
really
society.
no.
But it has a negative connotation.
Yeah, it does.
I can choose what I want to be called.
Unfortunately, no, you can't.
Yes, you can.
You had no input when your mama named you Nick.
I can answer to whatever I want to answer to. I guarantee it'll stop.
I bet you if your mama call you Nick,
And
you gonna answer.
I bet you if I went and I stopped answering to it, they'll stop calling me it. If
They
I told
gon-
my mom tomorrow I want to be called Nicholas from now on, she say Nick and she
It's
won't
still
get it.
Nick.
No.
You ain't gonna change your name to Gudamu.
Say what now?
I
Gudamu.
can change my name to whatever I want.
Or Toby and Wobble.
I bet you
Oh my
your
God.
mommy.
right there.
No, you did not say it right.
Okay.
No, Wobble.
Continue.
It's
I
no
got a
way,
question.
way.
I got
No
a
way,
question back on subject.
Ooh,
Back
what,
on
what?
subject, I got a question.
Yes, sir.
I always had it. Like, is Father's Day and Mother's Day? Are you supposed to celebrate your own mother, or is it a celebration of all mothers and all fathers? I always had this question. I always wondered this because let me get some context. I knew people that's like they show up to a situation like everybody's supposed to celebrate me because I'm a father or I'm a mother, which means I should be celebrated by everybody. And I feel like, well, I mean, that's a role that you celebrate your own father or mother, or am I wrong? Is it a day that you celebrate everybody?
For me, I'm celebrating everybody connected to me.
Correct.
Not everyone. Like my mom, and obviously I make sure that my kids, make something or have something for their mom, and I will like get something from my grandma.
But if your sister,
But
do your
outside
sister
of
got
that,
kids?
no.
If your sister walked in here, you ain't.
I would
she like,
acknowledge
oh,
them. Happy Mother's Day.
But if she like, oh, well, somebody should make my play. Well, y'all make.
No.
Wait,
I know
not the
people that do
demand.
I knew people that did that. They like, well, I'm a mother. Somebody gonna make my plate.
Yeah, no, that's just somebody who's just mean.
It's immediate for me.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's,
right.
that's just me. I mean, if you a daddy, then you if you a dad, and I know you, if you are a father, okay.
Oh, thank you. I'm only one person.
If you a father, and then you go,
Nicholas.
ooh, sir, if you don't make me say this is unfiltered. I can say what I want. If you are, don't say it. Okay, whatever. And I know, or I ask you, I'm gonna say Happy Father's Day. But as far as celebrating you and buying you a gift, yeah, no.
That's what I used to always think.
Yeah, no.
So I would just like to chime in on this. Nicholas is talking about my family. I
I had a feeling.
I wasn't though.
I don't believe he was.
What we got?
I don't believe
Thank
you.
you.
What we got,
I don't
Shamari?
believe he was.
Nicholas lies. He omits a lot.
I know.
You don't know who I
So
was talking
this is what happened. So on Mother's Day I like to get my mother and my sister a gift because I just want to appreciate my sister and appreciate my mom. My sister was my older sister. She did a lot for me.
Yes, she did.
So I just wanted to say, like, I appreciate you too.
Disclaimer, I
As
actually
my older
know
sister.
her, so yeah, she really did do a lot for you.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
So she was there for me a lot of times. A lot of times she was doing some crazy stuff, but as big sisters do. But I
Yeah,
get
they
her a
do.
gift as well. And then for Father's Day, I'll tell like my brothers Happy Father's Day and my dad Happy Father's Day and stuff like that. But I do celebrate my sister and my mom.
So,
and she is the one who's like,
Let me
y'all gonna
correct
fix my plate.
Let me correct my wife really fast. I never one time said, "Is it a problem for a person to celebrate a mother figure?" I said, "Is it a problem for a person to expect gifts, being that you walk into a room and want to be celebrated?" I don't find it no problem if Dre or Chris has a mother or father figure outside of their biological father or mother and say, "Yes, I want to celebrate you." I remember one time, and everybody knows Mama G. I remember I bought a card for Mama G. It's because I look at Mama G as my second mom. I never said nothing's wrong with that. What I said is I don't understand people that expect to be celebrated. That's what I said. I never said nothing wrong with my wife buying gifts.
demand.
Yeah, the demand.
It's the demand.
That's what I said. I never one time said there was a problem with my wife buying somebody else a gift because she looked at him like a mother and father figure. I said I have a problem when a mother or a father expects and demands because you think that everybody's supposed to celebrate, like a globally celebrate mothers. I always thought it was just a celebration of your mother or father figure or your biological parents. That's what I always thought.
Yeah, grandma.
But now I could be wrong. Grandma,
Grandma,
auntie,
that one.
know. That one aunt that whooped you like your own kid.
I have really been enjoying my time here. This is nice.
I got a question.
Uh-oh.
We might have an answer.
You wrong.
We might have
I was
an answer.
enjoying that music though. Go ahead. You should put it back on. Go ahead, put it back on.
Don't do that. Don't do that, bro.
Which button was it?
Listen. Y'all wrong. Okay.
Go ahead and talk. Go ahead.
So we put on. We got a mystery.
Why is it? Because it's always a controversy. Like on Mother's Day, we don't bring up Father's Day, but on Father's Day, Mother's Day always comes up.
Let me answer this, fellas.
No, you should know.
You know, I feel like this is listen.
Let me be the appetizer. No, you could be the meal.
Okay,
Great,
cool.
because
That's
you know.
because Mother's Day is
Wait.
We'd like
Let
to
me
thank
finish.
everybody for
Let
tuning
me
in to
finish.
Blended
Let me
Views
finish.
Unfiltered podcast.
Because
Continue
I'm
to
just
like
saying.
and subscribe as they get into this heated debate.
Even the comedians, they'll be like, "Oh, Mother's Day, she in there getting silks and minks and
true.
all this other kind of stuff."
Because
And you know
it's
what
the
my
truth.
son got me? Socks. You know,
no
and then we
clippers.
say something like that.
And an ugly tie.
But
People
see,
like socks.
now in my defense, this is what I'm going to
Not when it's
say.
a Christmas gift, too.
This is what I'm going to say.
This is true.
This is what I'm
I
going to
love
say.
That's what my in-laws
Okay.
always buy me for Christmas.
You catch me, right? You got to be here because they trying to.
Go ahead.
They trying to get me.
Yeah.
Did you? It's okay. It's okay.
Let me be that.
I'm gonna follow up. You ready? Okay.
It's a prolonged question.
It is a prolonged question because I'm actually asking the question
Okay.
and stating my defenses
Well, I thought
because once I let the mic go,
wait,
y'all
wait,
gonna
you can't do
automatically
that.
go.
Wait a minute now.
even know
You
what we
really
gonna say
can't do
yet.
that.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
The
You-
judge would have stopped you by the
Listen.
way.
Y'all been trying to interrupt her this whole
Let
time.
me finish.
Because you
Okay.
can't ask a
Let
question
her
and
finish.
answer at
Order
the
in
same
the court.
time.
Yes, I'm just.
Kanisha, your time is
I
done.
want you to go ahead
You
and
ain't
say
got
it.
the right to
Listen,
tell her what
Now,
now
I'm gonna ask the
men.
question and I'm gonna defend
Women,
it.
yes, because first of all, y'all complain about the gifts or whatever it is, but this is the thing: men aren't emotional. So therefore, I'm not gonna lie, it's a lot harder for me to know what you're feeling and what you actually want.
Because they don't
Because
say
you don't
it.
even express it all the
Well,
time.
disclaimer real quick
Jump in
because
here.
Now
Oh, you got
listen,
this.
Oh.
now
Disclaimer, me and
it
Chris
ain't all
down.
men,
Okay, go
it
ahead.
ain't
Chris
all
don't got
men,
kids.
but let's once and for all,
Thank you,
let's
Jesus.
just say that I'm putting it out there. This is for the people because I did my own poll. This is for the people. Okay, so boom, this is
Tanisha,
what I
if you
got as a
don't hurry up.
collective.
Nigga,
Nope.
Alexander.
Nope,
Go ahead, talk.
I'm done.
Oh, she done.
I'm gonna serve Dre up for this real quick. I'm
Who
gonna
the
put
dessert?
my
Who the appetizer?
I'm gonna put my
who the
2 cents in real quick. The problem is that Mother's Day is like steak, while our Father's Day be like, and I ain't even a father yet, but Father's Day is like hot dogs and hamburgers.
If that.
If
Y'all
that,
like that?
Oodles and
But y'all
noodles.
like it.
Y'all like
How y'all
hot
know?
dogs and
I'm about to
hamburgers?
say.
How would we know?
It's like y'all get champagne and we get 40s.
Let me go ahead and
Y'all
jump in
like
here,
40s?
and I'll put
You
this
like what?
disclaimer
All we
out
get is
here.
the big
Obviously,
piece
as
of chicken.
somebody that does not have
like
children,
chicken.
Now, Dre, you
I will
take
say
over.
this: if you are going all the way out to express your love and a gift to the mother and the mother of your children, etc., etc., if I'm going completely out on Mother's Day and on Father's Day, you giving me that, something is terribly wrong with that picture. Because for women to say that men aren't emotional and they don't show emotion, it's hard for me to agree with that, because ain't we the ones providing? Ain't we the ones making sure that everything around the house is good? Taking out the trash late at night, making sure that the kids is
forgot mine last
respectful, et cetera, et cetera. So
not emotion.
it's kind of hard. I'm getting there.
Okay.
So it's kind of hard for a woman to say something along the lines of men ain't emotional, they don't show it. Well, we may not quote unquote show it the way that you would like us to show it, but if we coming home every night at a decent time, making sure that we faithful, making sure that we taking care of our responsibilities around the house, make sure the kids is good. For Father's Day, you daggone right, you better go all out, because I'm the one making sure that y'all good.
It's like Valentine's Day and Sweetest
But we
Day.
saying,
Well, exactly.
but we saying, even in you doing those things, we're not saying we don't appreciate you. That's not what
Half
they're
the time,
saying.
y'all don't say it at all.
Nigga,
No,
that's enough.
that's not. That's a
Valentine's
lie.
Day.
Nigga, that's
Half the time,
enough.
y'all don't say
We're
that.
not saying that we
over.
don't
Did you just hear
appreciate
that?
it.
It's like
Okay.
Valentine's Day. I go out my way for Valentine's Day. For Sweetest Day,
I gave you some.
So here's what.
Okay.
Let me answer.
Because it's not
Go ahead,
appreciation,
Dre.
but
Let me go
if
ahead.
you
I'm
taking
sorry.
out the
I'm
trash,
sorry.
they taking
She
out the
can-
Even
trash.
got the trash.
All right.
What you want me to do? Bring a pooper
Listen.
scooper out for you?
I'm sorry,
That's,
but that was
because
funny.
that's what you want me to look at. I'm just give you a
Exactly.
pooper scooper. I'm gonna get you a rail track to take the
Exactly.
trash and roll it to the street.
actually, that'd be a
You
solid
know,
gift.
See what I'm
That's
saying?
enough.
That's just us looking
be
at
asking
you to
dumb
say.
stuff.
Literally, I be sitting there thinking like, what do my dad need? What do my dad need? He like the fish. I'm gonna get him some worms. And then I go give him the worms. He be like, "Oh, thank
Hope
you,
you got
baby."
some worms.
I pray to God.
you.
All the
Yeah,
worst
that'll
stuff
be
you ain't
some
gonna
worms.
I pray to
Yeah,
God.
the fake worms.
Okay, listen.
Not the real
Let me
ones.
answer your
You
question
could have bought a
real
reel,
No, like the things that
a
go on
rod,
the-
quick.
or anything.
Those
You
are-
would-
those
like the bait.
But I'm just throwing something out. I bought
bait.
we got my dad a Mac, so we not gonna trip. I appreciate my dad and I show my
Hold
dad
on for a
appreciation.
second. How old is he?
My dad?
Yeah. Because y'all gonna be
he
using the
fit-
Mac more than him. So y'all pull to me.
We don't live with him.
Y'all pull to me.
We
I
grown.
like to buy stuff that I can use for people.
He 57,
Like, I buy-
but he's learning how to.
Let me tell y'all a
he's
little
learning
trick.
how to do his.
I'm gonna
he's
give
trying
y'all a
to do
little
his
hack
music,
real
so-
quick. Buy gifts for people that you can use.
I do that with my kids.
Like for my mom, I get
Absolutely.
her vacuum cleaners, coffee pots, stuff that I can use
Microwaves.
also. Microwave.
Absolutely.
That's so selfish.
But I do, you know,
No,
Takes
it's
a
not
village.
selfish.
It does take a village.
like I come home, I buy my
village
wife a
sharing.
TV one
I
time.
agree.
so you can watch it.
We can both watch.
Look at Kenisha's face.
It's just the thought. Because you literally walk into the store saying,
What am I gonna do
what
with
am I
TV?
buy myself?
And you gotta,
That
What
my
I'ma do with a TV?
mom
but men,
would do.
men,
too.
buy gifts that y'all can use too.
Yes, 100%.
This has been a lot.
Y'all
of
do
Because
that by
they- because they
yourself
selfish.
anyways.
Y'all selfish.
We are
that by
not
myself.
selfish.
Okay, let me answer your question, Kanisha. Here's why Father's Day.
You gonna let him call
here-
us selfish?
Here's
No, we gonna come
here's-
back to that.
Here's why
You gonna say
Mother's
yes
Day
fast
gets
like I ain't
mentioned
hear
on
him.
Father's Day. The number one reason
That's mine.
we actually addressed it already, because y'all jokers think that y'all fathers too. That's
Not all of us. That's a lie.
okay.
My mother
We're just
has never done
generalizing.
that.
We're just generalizing here. We're not saying all of y'all, but there's a large group of women.
But women get a lot of holidays.
But that large group of women,
Yes, but we're
are
saying-
they baby daddies or they whoever it is?
I can't
Where
speak,
are they?
I can't speak for all.
They
I don't
in
know.
jail.
No. Oh no.
What
no,
if
no,
they
no,
not
no,
there?
No, not all of them.
What if they left and
What if they are there but they still doing it?
Now that's, I mean. That's
Okay, so there's a lot of different
That is
scenarios we could throw out.
different.
A whole lot of different.
You a bad
but
boy.
at the-
You in
but-
jail parenting.
But
Nicholas, that's not what he mean. Oh my God.
but at the end of the day though,
Made me spit on myself.
y'all bring we can't have a day to ourselves for nothing.
Thank you.
But you did.
Y'all get
No,
Christmas,
we try.
Valentine's
We
Day,
try.
Nick,
birthdays.
you get Christmas too.
But when women are being
All I get is
acknowledged on
socks.
Father's Day, that's not us having our day. Okay, number 2, why is Mother's Day being brought up? Well, it's true. Let's see what society does. Society does this.
Let's go.
A month away from Mother's Day, we see the restaurants advertising for Mother's Day dinners.
on.
We see it all over every doggone channel on TV.
Come on.
Every store you go to, there's banners hung up. There's
this.
billboards. There's radio
spend more.
station
One of my
joints on
clients
that.
gonna
There's
actually-
podcasts revolved around Mother's Day.
One of
Can
my-
I get a Mother's Day discount for my grass getting
That's what I
cut?
was about to
Can
say.
there's all kind of Father's Day come crickets.
That's a lie. That's a lie. Because at the end of the day, that's a lie. Because y'all also
Say it
get
again, Drake.
no
Crickets.
No,
Look,
y'all
listen,
get
I'm not done
Father's
yet.
Day.
Remember, we let you finish with
Father's
your
Day
statement.
Home
You can't be-
Depot
see, just like a woman, you
sales.
can't even let me have my time.
Don't do that.
Wait,
Men do the
wait.
same damn
Reclaiming
thing.
my
Don't do
time.
that.
You gonna
No,
get
no,
this-
no, no,
I'm
no, no.
reclaiming
That's
my
not what you're
time.
gonna do. Is say we do that.
So-
Men do it the same
so,
way.
anyway,
I know men
see
that
how
do
we-
it.
Hold on now.
Now this is not what you gonna do. You gonna make me yell on here.
Turn her like that.
See how we remain quiet when y'all talk, but we can't even have
Tanisha
our
asked a
town?
question, defended
Yeah.
it, and answered it.
Correct.
And-
The
and
judge, the
answered ours,
prosecutor,
too.
and
And
the
sure.
judge.
Come on.
So let me ask y'all a legit question. How many commercials did y'all see revolving around?
I don't watch TV.
I see
Red-
no.
you listen
I
to the
see-
radio?
Netflix.
I
Listen to the
see
radio?
No,
Okay, how many stores did you go to over the last month? A lot, correct?
no.
You better have me say
I
something.
really haven't.
Okay.
Only
Do
thing
you-
I
do
see
you-
is the Home
Do
Depot.
you drive?
I'll be right
Yes.
back.
Okay, so you see billboards.
Yes.
You see all. Have you seen anything revolving around Father's Day? Have you seen
No.
any Father's Day anything
No.
anywhere?
I didn't see
No.
any Mother's Day either, though.
Kanisha, come on now.
Come on.
I will say
You
this.
must be acting
I
like
will-
Stevie
The
Wonder.
lady with the
Kanisha.
flowers. I seen the lady on the
I
flowers.
see. I
selling
will
the
see.
flowers.
I will say this. I've
must
been
be
getting a
acting like-
lot of like Amazon emails, a lot of Etsy
I sure
emails, a
did.
lot of
For Mother's Day.
No,
for Father's Day.
Just like get
You know
your
what, y'all full of
Father's Day.
crap.
a lot of
Only place I heard was
coupons.
Home Depot
I've-
selling electric.
I've-
Okay.
Group-
right or, okay.
Groupon.
Wait.
And
Right or wrong?
like the
okay.
family
True or
pack.
false? Let me say that. True or false?
Grill stuff.
Do you,
Grill stuff. I'm
There
about to
is
go there.
more
That's for them.
advertising and more things out for Mother's Day than there is for Father's Day.
Yes.
True or false?
I'm going to say
Sure,
true.
no.
I'm going to say true, and the reason
no,
why
Miss
I'm going to
Shamar's
say
turn now.
Go ahead.
We don't need.
He wrong.
True or false?
Well, the reason
True
is
or false?
because
True or
Please
false?
hit it.
because women
Straight-
do
straight
majority
answer.
of the spending
Oh
in America,
my
so they know they
God.
gonna get their money if they
Correct.
advertise
True
to
or
women.
false? True or
Men
false?
will wear
True
the
or
same
false?
draws they've been
It's
wearing
true.
since
It's
12
True or
years.
false?
True.
Thank you. So, with that being said,
y'all like the
It
grill.
don't matter who they advertise.
Y'all like to grill. Y'all like to be outside.
Anyways.
Why would a restaurant
Anyways.
advertise and say Father's Day dinner and they know
Right,
y'all
they
gonna
wanna
be outside
grill.
grilling anyway?
Can I now
Please.
finish? Thank you, Kanisha. So I'm
Smoking
going. I'm still on
cigars.
your.
Mute me.
I'm
Mute
still
me.
on- there you go, right there. So I'm still on.
Unmute us.
We appreciate
I'm
you guys for tuning into this episode of
I'm
Blended
still
Views
on the
Unfiltered.
whole fact of
you.
it. I'm still on your statement since you gave so much in your dissertation.
forgot it.
So you also stated talking about some. We don't know what to get you. Well, if you paid more attention
Oh,
to
here we
him,
go
like
with
you
this.
expect him to pay attention to you, you know what to get him.
That's a lie. 'Cause
It's
I
not-
That
just-
is not a lie.
Stop
I
just getting
tell
socks.
no,
That is
because
not-
when I
no.
want
Nick,
something
you
for
like
Mother's
those
Day,
socks.
I just say I be like, I want a massage for Mother's Day. I'ma say it,
Yes,
y'all.
okay.
It's a whole
My hands be
mystery.
hurting.
No,
They be like,
listen.
no. Men be like, oh, I don't know. I don't know. No. You ain't gotta
Kanisha,
give me nothing,
let
and
me
then
ask y'all
expect
this.
something.
Another true or false?
of all,
Please,
you
true
gonna
or
be
false only.
Okay.
Okay.
You know what, Nicholas?
Most women expect their man
cooking.
to know what
Nick.
to get.
Correct.
You right.
With that being said, how come we're not allowed to expect our women to know what to
Exactly.
get us?
Because the
Like, I got a
whole
story to
listen,
tell after
because the
this.
whole
It better
whole
not be
love
about me.
language
I'ma be
thing
mad.
is distorted. People, as far as love and looking at people all together,
Listen,
no,
everybody
all
wanna fall
together.
back to the love
people,
language.
no,
Forget
no,
the
no,
love
not,
language
no. I'm
right
saying,
now.
listen.
No,
I'm
forget the love
saying,
language.
no,
No,
listen. I'm saying people.
Take
no.
your falsetto out your voice
No,
right now.
Listen, I'm
love
saying,
Samara for
listen,
that.
I'm saying people love the way that they want to be loved.
That's true.
So that's all around the board.
Say it
Period.
again. Say it again.
What does that
Most
have to do
people
with
do
what I
not
just said?
because you're saying we don't look at you, but I'm gonna love you the way I want to be loved. So therefore, I'm gonna show you all the signs that I want,
Which
what the
that's
gift that
trash.
you want me to get. But it's just how we are as people.
it's still trash, though.
It's still trash, but it
Are you
still
gonna
is
answer
how
my
we are
question
as
directly,
people.
though?
I did.
You didn't.
What What was it?
How come we're not allowed to expect you guys to know what we want?
Exactly.
Because you don't ask for it.
You don't ask.
Let me tell you.
Neither do y'all if y'all expect us to know.
Let me tell
No,
you.
we. It's
exactly what I want.
It's I tell
Is it
exactly
exactly
what I
or
want
exactly?
for Mother's Day.
Exactly.
I tell
But
exactly
that's
what
you.
I
That's
want.
you though. We already said
My
said
mother
the average-
primes us
We said the
in
average,
March.
The average.
She preps
God.
us.
Now, granted, and here's what, but look, okay, peep game, right?
But she loves
If you got a
surprises.
husband, boyfriend, whatever the case may be, even your sons, right, and they're men who pay attention and they active listen. When you're sitting there prepping and priming, then typically you didn't drop the hints for 2 months.
Mental note, right?
So that's for us to figure out and know, like, okay, she keep talking about this.
That's like, oh.
Yeah, she keeps addressing
Got a
this.
lot
You're
of
right.
inside stories.
She keeps addressing this, which means she's trying to tell me something without telling me.
Yes.
Cool. So that's your way of doing things. Right? But if we're paying attention to our women, then we should know that, right? And we should take pride in that. How come y'all can't take pride in catching our hints that we drop? And listen, I was talking to a guy the other day. I said, man, wifey know what she gonna get you? Like, I don't know. She got access to my Amazon account, and I put a whole lot of stuff on my wish list.
Oh, that was smart.
Yep.
Oh, that was.
Hey, you think you got anything off that wish list?
Absolutely not.
No.
Now this is
Yeah,
what
I do.
and this is what I will say. This is what I will say. That if you're actually in a loving relationship where you're doing it the right way, meaning my job, her job is to say, how am I going to serve you? Not how are you going to serve me? If you're actually in that type of relationship, then guess what? She would have went on the wish list or physically said, babe, what you want?
Is there
I don't
anything in
know.
particular that you would like?
I don't know. 'cause
Correct.
my
Now,
last
you don't
sweetest
know
when
that
day-
there's
you
ones
asked.
that pay attention,
I don't know
shoot.
because my last sweetest day was low.
I mean, like,
because I'm not a father, so I don't celebrate Mother and Father's Day. We celebrate Valentine's Day and Sweetest Day. And
I'm gonna be honest with you. This stuff is supposed to be 365 days of the year.
It is.
This should not be one single
you're
day.
right. You're absolutely
No,
right.
Let me jump in
Like,
here
I'm-
really
like,
quick
you know,
before
she
y'all
just dropped
jump
the
in here.
she just dropped the mic there. We can stop.
While
at that point.
while
That's
it
true.
is supposed to be 365 days a year, which for most great relationships it is, during those 365
Hey,
days,
about
there
20 days
are
to be trash.
certain days that should be significantly highlighted where you can express that
Yes.
love language.
Correct.
So just want to put that out there. But
And
y'all
women.
go ahead.
That's
Let me
because
put something
we
out there. Women.
forget.
This dude act like
Sex
he's-
is not a gift.
Sex is a gift.
No, it's not.
I have to agree with Nick. No, it's not.
Nah, no.
I get sick of them saying we buying stuff, we doing all this stuff. I gave you some.
They don't
That-
understand
that-
how much you work.
And here's why sex is not a gift. Let me jump in. Yeah, you definitely said it on the mic. What? We heard it. We definitely heard it. Here's why I say sex is not a gift though. Especially when you guys are not so much doing it on a consistent basis, of course, but
You
as
should be.
you dang right you should be. Especially as a married couple, that's a conversation for a different day. But screw that. I don't want to hear it.
What the Bible says.
My point exactly. And you got
Actually, if you, I mean,
and you got a minister,
Nah, I
so I
don't-
can break everything down. If
I
you
don't
want
want to
me
be
to,
killed.
but I'm not even gonna do
by
all
our
that.
audience. I am. If you listen, I have my faults there. Sometimes,
Hey,
Yeah,
guess
Nick-
what? We all have
Nick
faults.
done fell
but
asleep.
sometimes I done woke up too early. I mean,
it happens.
Don't piss me off again.
It
Don't
happens.
do it.
thank you, Chris.
It happens. But
No.
let me jump in here and say this
One time.
in all sincerity, from a pure heart. And obviously, these are not views of Unfiltered. These are my views. If y'all gonna crucify me, oh well, you still gonna watch my show
Go
regardless.
for it. It's unfiltered.
But this is what I'll say about it. Here's why sex is not a gift. Even though you might try to say, well, I'll give you some, that's not enough. It's not enough.
It's a gold
It's
standard.
not
It's a
enough
gold
because
standard, Chris.
sex alone is not going to keep your husband, is not going to keep your man. There has to be other things that you should give him. Sex should
give
be
him
a
love.
given, not something that should automatically, well, I'm just going to go ahead and just give him something, he'll be all right. Nah, because after we nut, then what?
Love is
That
patient,
rhyme.
Love is kind.
But nobody wants to hear that
Turn that down
conversation.
before I get mad. Turn that down. Love is patient. Love is kind. Nick, you can get, you like it.
Oh my
Well,
God.
You be
Hey,
asking
man,
for
don't-
it.
Hey,
I
wait a
mean,
minute.
listen,
now.
listen.
You be
I don't
wanting
think
it.
y'all should put your business out here.
Yeah.
When
Special.
I've been down, you take it.
It's too late.
Special.
I mean, I ain't saying that.
He
but what
wasn't
I'm-
mad when he was getting it.
That's enough. That's enough.
Stop it.
That's enough.
Listen.
All I'm saying is this: I've spent a lot of money these years on some holidays, some birthdays.
Talk your ish, Nick.
Though, Nick, for real. That was one holiday.
That was last holiday.
Exactly.
Like Queen
one
Latifah.
And as men, we don't forget that
9
stuff.
years, Nick. It was one holiday.
As men, we don't forget that though. Just gonna keep it a
9
buck.
years and
Listen.
one holiday?
Listen.
As
Let me
men,
tell you
we don't
something.
forget.
I go out my way on Valentine's Day every year.
All the way out.
This year, I didn't even say nothing. I wanted to see if she was remember. I ain't saying nothing all day to the evening. Actually, it was my sister-in-law that brought it to my wife's attention. Like, yeah, Sweetest Day. My wife was like, oh, it's Sweetest Day. So yeah, it's Sweetest Day. Then we got home and she tried to hit me with, well, you know what I'm saying? You want some? I told her no.
But he took it.
Correct.
I think that
Because
was
ain't
what
no man
made.
gonna turn down some.
Yeah,
Yes, they
I
do.
can't
really
stay
want to,
mad.
but-
Yes, they
I
do.
can't stay
This,
mad.
I mean, granted, while that
ain't
is
saying
great,
it.
however, and I'm just going ahead and put this out here. This has not happened to me, so I'm not gonna, do all that. But as a man, if you are, always thinking about ways to surprise your wife, especially for a good holiday, et cetera, you gotta come with it. And
got
sex cannot be the only thing that you come with.
Not the
Because
only
what you
thing.
won't do, somebody else will willingly do.
Like, look at our wedding ring.
I do not like to listen to that
Let me
crap.
see your wedding ring. Look at
I
our
hate
wedding
that
rings.
crap.
Mine is rubber.
Whose fault is that?
Hey, there's nothing wrong with
Who
a rubber
lost
wedding
their
ring.
wedding
though.
ring?
Look at my wife's
Listen,
ring.
look, I'm
Who
sitting here
lost
like
their
going like
wedding
this.
ring?
It's the
Nothing wrong with
wrong
that.
gosh
Come on,
darn.
man.
Look at my
You
wife.
got that.
Lost it.
Let me see.
Come on, bro. How you lose the
friend,
ring?
Let me see.
It's too big.
That don't mean nothing. You ain't
He
supposed to lose
told
it.
me the
You
size
did all
of his
right.
finger.
You did all right.
Thank you.
You ain't supposed to lose the ring, bruh.
Bro, listen, I take pride in wearing
Twice?
my rubber ring because I'm
And
a
then I
working
gave him
man.
rubber ones.
Nick,
It's all good.
come on, baby. You can't lose both of them now.
Listen, let me tell you something. A ring is just a symbolization
Then why you bring it up?
because look at the significance of the spending.
But it's your fault.
It wasn't my fault.
She said you lost it.
Twice.
The ring was, my wife bought a ring a size too big
Then why'd you keep wearing it?
because she told me to.
He told me the size.
You didn't know your size of your finger?
I told her she must have ordered a size bigger. I don't believe that. I told her the size because at the time I was working at a pawn shop, so I tried it on right then and there. But we get to the altar and she put it on and it went all the way back here. If I did one of these moves, it's going across the room.
going.
He told me the size.
Ain't no way. That ring was about big as.
Hey, guess what? This another year and another Swedish day. So you got time,
I'm waiting.
friend.
I'm waiting. We had
Got
this.
another
When is
Swedish
Swedish?
day.
Gotta
When
make it
is-
up.
when
That's
is
all
it?
I'm
Like
saying.
November
15th.
11th?
No, October.
No,
15th.
no.
October
That's Veterans Day. I'm married to one.
I was talking to veterans. I was talking about I get to actually enjoy Veterans Day. This year.
Oh, nice. Good job.
I'm gonna eat all day.
My wife does that,
I'm
and she
coming
takes
through.
me with her. It's
We
the
coming
funnest
through.
experience. I love it.
All right, we getting up out of here. Hey, we doing some takeaways cause y'all on trash anyways. We on
Kanisha
women
actually
with
dropped
us,
the
man,
mic.
you know what I
All
mean?
jokes aside,
She
you
did.
need to be a good father.
This is his
365. You need to be a good mother. 365. A good husband. 365.
This
Now,
is one
there's
of
days-
the first podcasts I've been on where the focus was not asking me a bunch of questions and I just jumped in. I appreciate this so much. This was a lot of
Oh,
fun.
we appreciate you being here, big
It's
dog.
cool. I love it. This was so much fun.
Thank
We
you.
appreciate y'all.
That's good.
I was trying to get on.
I only asked to be muted once.
Ridiculous.
But she did it as a favor to her best
Y'all
friend.
ladies, you know
and
what?
I appreciate
y'all
you so
need to
much
do
for that.
y'all need to do a takeaway together.
Together.
Our
Do one
takeaway-
together. Yes. Do y'all takeaway tag team on y'all
Tag
takeaway.
team.
You
No,
ready?
because he's trying to hurry up and let them eat.
He is trying to hurry us up. It's okay. I'm gonna have one run-on sentence.
Go ahead. You do first.
Okay, let me
Kanisha's
start from the
always
top and end
long-winded.
at the bottom. We're gonna rub it from top of the head to the sole of the feet. Clothes on the back, shoes on your feet.
Nice.
I'm just playing. Listen, stop.
Right.
Okay, you wrong. Okay, no, my takeaways are little neo soul. First of all, fathers are important. Mothers are important. And together we make one important child. And it's important. He throw me off, friend.
But y'all come on now.
It's important for us to love 365 days of the year. And next year, I am looking forward to having Mother's Day and celebrating my father without mentioning that Mother's Day gets a little bit more attention.
Ooh, that's so good.
Because I remember having to carry a swaddling child for 9-10 months. Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me.
Shamari,
friend.
what's your takeaway?
She gonna hit it right where I left off.
So I just want to say, Kanisha carried her swaddling. Okay, no.
What the heck is swaddling? mean?
You swallowed
It's in the Bible.
I must have
Jesus
missed that
had
verse.
swatted in the clothes, though.
I must have missed that verse.
Try not to spit.
What chapter was that in?
Okay, so I love my husband. That's all I have to say. He gonna be my future baby daddy. That's what I got from that.
Father.
And then
Father.
what
Who's all in
else?
heaven?
I want to say, give our men their flowers because they are so important in this world. I love them so much, especially beautiful black men. Oh my God, there's nothing like a black man. Come on, Nicholas.
The peachy ones come through too.
The peachy ones do come through, but ain't nothing like a black man. I'm trying to tell you.
Chris, what you got for us? You got a takeaway?
Yeah, I had a lot of fun.
cut me
That's
off.
my takeaway. There we go.
That's what's up. Hey.
Cut me off.
Oh, we sorry for cutting y'all off.
Like, this was really one of the
Gotta do
first interviews I've been on. Well, shows I've been on. And I didn't get asked like 30 million questions. I just got a chance to be a part of the cast. I felt special. Like, this made me feel like I'm right at home. This is nice.
You are special.
Drop your Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube.
Yeah, drop your information again. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna get my takeaway. I like how y'all trying to cut my takeaway.
Wait, I
Trying to
wouldn't
take
even
over,
say
dog.
nothing.
I like how y'all doing
You
this
cut me
over
off
here.
first.
I'm backing you.
That's
up
enough,
either.
Dre.
Here's the takeaway.
That's enough, Dre.
Moms, we love y'all. We love y'all dearly.
All the way.
I appreciate. I was
love you
raised
too.
until my pops came along. You know what I mean? Like my mom was a single mom. Listen, I appreciate everything that y'all do. I'm not down to y'all. Fathers, I love y'all.
Yes, sir.
I am one. I appreciate y'all. Keep doing y'all thing. Make fathering famous again. Make it popular again. Because society is trying to drown us out. The media and a lot of these moms like Kanisha are too. So we got to make sure that we stay on top of things and do our due diligence in being great fathers.
Good job.
Put us on blast for being great fathers.
Come on now.
I got you.
Not we're no longer highlighting deadbeat dads.
Correct.
Nor will we even acknowledge the deadbeat moms.
Correct.
That are also very much so present.
They're present.
How about we all, if it takes a village, let's be a village together and stop focusing on the negative things.
Yes. All the present moms and all the present dads come together.
That's right. And we just have a day called All Year. Chris, we appreciate you coming.
So rude.
Coming on.
Nick didn't give his.
Yes, he did. He started off.
Yeah.
What did he say?
He started. See,
I
there?
just looked at
See, it
Nick's
shows how
face.
much y'all don't pay attention.
I just looked at Nick's face the whole time. That's why I
Oh,
was
he said
pointing at him.
Kanisha gave
You
John
don't
the
pay.
Bible.
You don't
don't pay
pay
attention.
attention.
I did. I remember
They don't
now.
pay attention.
Anyways, Chris Gunther,
Yes.
we appreciate you
Women.
coming on to the show.
Man,
dropping
this
some
was
gems,
fun.
joining in on the conversation. Can you drop your information again so that the people know how to find you?
Absolutely. And thank y'all again for having me. You can catch me on Facebook at Chris Gunther, Instagram at Chris Gunther, and TikTok Chris_Gunther. I want to say I'm on Snap as Chris L. Gunther as well. Check my shows coming out. You do not want to miss them. Hey, appreciate y'all for having me.
Can you give us a sneak peek on who's the next interview?
I could, but I'm probably not.
Oh,
I could. Let's just say this. If you watch my show, you know it's always somebody good. So there we go.
It's Magic Johnson, ain't it?
oh my
Like I
God.
said, if you watch my show, it's always somebody good. So there you go.
Be careful. Magic.
Hey, we appreciate you coming on. Hey, as always, play the moments, positive memories, stop the pain, and forever keep the happiness on repeat. Peace.
Red fish and bleed fish.
Hey!
Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Blended Views Unfiltered.
We know y'all like what y'all been listening to.
Listen, like, subscribe, follow all platforms right now. We talking to you
Not now, but
right now.
right now.
Right now.
Your mom, your granny,
Your daddy, your kids too.
auntie, auntie, cousin.
Sister.
And if you feel this information has been helpful in any ways,
Heck, even if you don't think it's been helpful,
Tell
do it
somebody.
Anyway.
And listen, we just got Blended Views Unfiltered on YouTube. Go to YouTube and subscribe to our podcast channel, as well as TikTok, Facebook, Instagram.
Pinterest.
We ain't on
We don't have a
Pinterest. Maybe we should get a Pinterest account. Either way, we appreciate y'all listening in. Thanks for tuning in with us every single week. We appreciate y'all listening to our pains, our memories, our happiness, and our what's the other one? Yeah, moments. Until next time, we'll holla at y'all. Peace.
Bye.
Peace.